the goal is to get your video to go viral, right? To attract new customers, clients to your website, to your social media platforms. The problem is you only use one media outlet to get your shotgun message out there, not knowing that there's actually a process. So I'm going to help you understand paid media, owned media, earned media, and where that comes from. I'm also going to teach you about steps. Steps can help you attract new clients, new customers to your website and your social media platforms. Steps can also help you earn favorable news coverage and or recommendations from other clients. Steps can encourage a targeted customer base to come to your branded pages, like your posts, share your advice. So let's get started with this diagram that I've got behind me. We have two different ways that we can get our messages out, either through advertising or through publicity. So this is you, mass selling. You've got these two choices. If you go with advertising, this is a paid media type of advertising. And that source comes from you, the selling company. Now this message comes from billboards, banner ads, pay-per-clicks, things of that nature. And when we get down here to publicity, the different types of media that we have here are owned and earned. Okay? With owned media, the message source, again, comes from you. And how does this source come about? Through your websites, through your blogs, newsletters, brochures, emails, things of that nature. But down here under earned media, we have two additional sources. First, we have independent journalists. Now, these independent journalists do TV reports, news stories on you, and I'm not talking about the news stories where you've just gotten arrested for DUI. I'm talking about the types of news stories on how you contributed back to your community, charity events and things of this nature that you've been a part of or contributed to. Different reviews, articles that have been written about you or that you have participated in magazines. And then also comes from other customers, word of mouth, praise or criticism on Yelp or Amazon, leave your reviews, those types of things. And it comes also from retweets or shares. Now, millennials today, and I think the percentages were like 68% of all millennials, will use either earned or owned media in their purchasing decisions. And the reason being is because they don't trust you no more here. And when it becomes here through word of mouth, or here in which this is credible, they're talking about my product and giving positive reviews, this and or from other customers, their friends, people who have already experienced your product, people that have already seen you. Okay? So use these to your advantage. Use this minimally. People don't trust the message up here no more. STEPS is an acronym for social currency, triggers, emotions, public, practical value, and stories. Social currency occurs when a person shares something that they found had practical value and content too. So, for instance, you found a new motivational speaker, somebody who really inspires you to take action, and you share that with your friends through your posts or word of mouth. That's social currency, and it makes you look smart because you shared this information. Another example of that is the McDonald's secret menu. Maybe you've heard of it, I haven't, but there's a secret menu, and I'm sure that you probably shared it with your friends if you did know about it. The other is triggers. Make a topic easy to remember and encourage others to, here's that word again, share about it. So I heard this amazing TED Talk today. This individual spoke about how to eat better and healthier and exercise, and then within 3 weeks I lost 3 inches off of my waistline. Emotion. Humor is the most used emotion in videos or articles and things like that. But there are other types of emotions that you can bring about called action emotions. It's time to get serious about this kind of emotion thing. Praise, these types of things. Practical value. Practical value and stories pretty much go hand in hand. And people like to share practical stories, especially if they're interesting. And stories capture the imagination. So when you share a story in your blogs or your interviews or these types of things, or in your advice, include a story on something that's relevant in a way that captures your audience's imagination. So with these tips, I hope that you have good luck with your success, and best of luck.